Hi guys. So I put together a small presentation here, particularly for the new people who are joining the ads pool. For the people who's already in there, they've been in a long time. There's nothing really changed. But for those new people, welcome to the ads pool. It's a great way to generate some additional leads and hopefully increase the size of your team and your business. But just a few things. First of all, it is just another, as we call it, a rod in the pond. It's just another way to generate leads coming into your business. Whatever you currently do, continue doing that, and this is just going to be an extra activity to get more people coming through. It's an online advertising campaign, what we use on a national job board with a company called Total Jobs. I run it all for you, so you don't really need to worry about that, but it's just for information. It does guarantee you're going to be guaranteed to get leads through this process. And on average, per advertisement that you purchase, each one should generate you between 6 and 30 leads on average per calendar month. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get sign-ups, new team members. That will come, with time and skill. It's a numbers game, this business. So how it works, like I said to you, I sort of like run it all in the background for you. So there's no posting of ads for you guys, no creating the ads. I do all that. In terms of the cost, I think you all know this now, but it's going to cost £6.50 per ad, and you can have as many ads as you want, up to a maximum of 10, really, to make sure everybody gets a fair share. So each ad is £6.50 each, and they will last for around about 30 days, a calendar month. Each ad will be advertising for candidates in a particular town and city. So this is going to be placed on the Total Jobs National Jobs Board, and this is obviously where people are looking for jobs, and they will see this advertisement in their particular town. So if, for example, you on each month, I work out what ads are going to be placed where, and let's say, for example, you had an ad, you paid £6.50, and your ad was placed in Manchester. So anybody in Manchester who's attracted to your ad, who applies through that ad, through that link, will be your lead, if you like. The way I word the ads are attractive to people who's looking for a work from home type opportunity, who's looking to maybe to get an online business going. It doesn't actually state that it's for Oriflame. Couple of reasons really. First of all, we shouldn't really be on the national job boards for a multi-level marketing business, but I am. And then secondly, by putting the name Oriflame, some people prejudge it and don't really understand it. So it's about you getting to speak to these people to, sell the business opportunity and how amazing it is. Also, if people see it's Oriflame, they could potentially go direct to the company and go into somebody else's team. So you paid that money and they're going to join somebody else's team. So that's a few reasons why we do it this way. My company, what's got the account with Total Jobs, just so you're aware, because you'll get emails from this company, is called HS Law Recruiting Limited. So that's the advertising company who you are paying to generate your leads. Candidates will apply by submitting the CV. So they're going to see a link, they want to apply for the job, and they'll send a CV to apply for this vacancy. And you will be receiving candidates' emails, CVs, email address, and contact telephone number directly into your email inbox. This is just an example of an ad. I do change them, freshen them up a little bit, so they look different. So this one is social media sales assistant, work from home. And I'm not going to read all the bits and bobs in there, but, it is the things we do on a daily basis, in and out to grow our business. So it's about selling online, about driving traffic to your particular social media platform or your group, and so on and so forth. So that's an example of what an ad will look like. this is something similar to the email you're going to get via me via Total Jobs. So it'll let you know the candidates apply for the particular job ad I was advertising here for a distributor, flexible working hours, and that was in the M1 postcode area. So I think that's somewhere like Romford. So we know who the person is. We can see that a student, that's what they're currently earning, the salary. And then at the very bottom, on the bottom right there, you can see their email address, and that's how you respond. You'll also see on 99.9% of them as well a contact telephone number. So that's what you're going to get into your inbox. So what you need to do, if you've not already done this already, and I'm going to be contacting everybody individually. First of all, I'd recommend that you set up a brand new email account to run your Total Jobs recruitment campaign. Ideally, I would suggest that you set something up what looks like a recruitment company, because you are advertising for vacancies. So here's an example of mine. Mine's called tdwrecruitment@gmail.com. Some people have all different ones, but have the word recruitment in, maybe the word agency or something like that. Don't sweat on it too much, just come up with something and that will do you. Once you've done that, I need to know what that email account is. So I want you then to separate, private message me your email account, what you're going to be using. Then I need to set up a bit of a process, and I'm going to be sending you an email from my account, what's going to generate an activation code. And crucially, I need that activation code to allow me to send automated emails from Total Jobs via my inbox directly to you without me messing about getting involved in all that stuff. So we need that activation code. Like I say, I'll speak to people individually about that. Obviously, guys, I have a contract with Total Jobs, and it's costing me £650 per month for this. So we have 100 ads available each month. So each ad, as I say, is £6.50. So obviously I've got to pay that bill. So guys, I'd appreciate that you pay me on time, preferably at the start of each month when we run this. Obviously we're going live just mid-month, but every 4 weeks, every month, pay me without me having to sort of like ask for the money. That'd be really, really helpful. Ideal method of payment is by bank transfer, please. Our account is with the NatWest Bank, and there's the account number there, 157233569, sort code 601806. So ideally bank transfer or PayPal, but bank transfer is probably best and easier. And make sure when you do this, that the transfer, what you set up, make sure you have your name in there, because obviously there's a lot of people in the ads pool. So make sure I know it's from you, and also make sure I know what the payment's for. So it's from you and it's for the Total Jobs ad pool or the job ads, however you want to do that. So that's the first thing, guys, to be doing. And then dealing with the leads themselves. So the important bit, you're going to get support from yourself, from your upline and things. So we'll get better at this as we progress. But to maximize your spend, to make it more worth your while, I suggest that every time you get somebody applying, you get an email through, obviously you need to get in touch with them. So we have some template or sort of like template responses for you to use. So respond to the prospect via email, and also send them a text message at the same time. And like I said, I'll show you some templates for both of those. The reason I say do email and template is because email and text messages, I should say, because the email, you can include everything you need to say in the email, but sometimes with emails, they go into people's spam. Sometimes people don't notice them because they may be getting lots of emails every day. So the text message is a really crucial prompt, because everybody, I believe, when they get a text message, they open it. So the text message is just firstly saying, you've applied for the job, I've sent you an email, have a look, that type of thing. What will happen then is that these people who you send initial information to, not everybody, but lots of them will come back and say, hey, really excited, I want to know more, tell me more. Now, again, to maximize your success rate, the absolute 100% best way to deal with the next stage, dealing with somebody who really wants to know more, is getting on the telephone and actually calling them. Now, I know for lots of new people that might be a bit daunting, but it's something I recommend that you learn and start doing to get out there, just to speak to people. And once you speak to a few people, you find you actually really enjoy it. If not, you can use email and try it that way, but you won't have as much success. But, if you want to do it via email, perfectly fine. And also then follow up anybody else who doesn't respond to you, because not everybody responds to the initial email, maybe because they're not sure, they don't know what it is, or whatever. So follow everybody up if they've responded to you or not with a follow-up email. Say, hi, you've recently applied for the vacancy for social media sales assistant, whatever it was. Sent you in some information, just checking that you received it, and take it from there. We'll have a look at templates. Ideally, we say go for no. So you want every single lead, what comes through, to be either yes, they want an appointment, or no, it's not for them. Either or, so we can just deal with that one. It's gone, it's a good one, or it's not, and then put them to bed if you like. And when you're doing appointments, it's like I say, once you get into the swing of things, the people that you're speaking to who are interested in this role, they're going to be a lot more nervous than you. So you're in a position of strength and power with it. So, in terms of being confident, well, they don't know what you're going to say. You can never say the wrong thing, because the prospect doesn't know exactly what you're going to be talking about. So, just go for it and have fun. Now, something really, really important here, with sort of like a bit of etiquette, if you like, in terms of dealing with the responses. You're going to get now and again some rude responses from people, just like you probably do with your Facebook advertising, where people come back with a sarcastic comment or a rude comment or something bang out of order. Any response like that, please, please, please do not respond to them at all. Just delete them and move on, because the last thing we want to be happening is you getting some sort of argument through keyboard wars or whatever with a potential prospect, who then reports me in the end to Total Jobs, and then I could be in a position where I'm fighting to keep the contract, and either way I've still got 12 months worth of invoices what I've got to pay regardless of that. So if anybody's rude, any idiots or any of that stuff, just don't respond. Just delete them or send it to me and let me see. So but really crucial. But you're not going to get many at all, but I just want to make that point, because we've had an incident in the past, and it caused me a lot of grief. Like anything, you're going to get better with practice in terms of dealing with leads. So the best way is do lots and lots and lots of practice, and it's fun. I love doing the telephone appointments. It's one of the best things. You feel like you're really involved in the moment in your business. You're growing it. You're talking about it with passion, and all the fabulous things. We've got scripts for all that, and I'll provide them to people if they want to do phone call appointments. But like I say, we're here to support you guys along this journey, because for some of you, it's brand new, it's a bit unsure, a bit out of your comfort zone, but you'll be fine with it. Now, this email template here is something I'm using right now. And the reason I'm using this is because it doesn't tell the potential prospect very much. And I don't want to tell them too much about the role. I want to get that person, Yanka, that person there. I want to get her on the telephone. I want to speak to her about Oriflame. I don't want to give her a big long email and tell her all sorts of stuff, because that's not going to sell it as good as I can sell it to the person. So I just want to give them a bit of information with a view of getting a telephone appointment. So, but there's still a lot. There's a link there to our opportunity video, what's got about the company, then a few different testimonials, and then a link to my shop, my beauty store, which they can see the products and things. So there's enough there, but hopefully enough to intrigue them and entice them, to find out more. Other people within this advertising campaign do big emails with lots of information and things. So if that's your upline and that's what they do, that's fine. whatever you feel. But this is the recommended way I know will generate you lots and lots of people asking for telephone appointments, and that's my goal with this, to get people on the telephone. So send them something like that. If anybody wants that, I can send it to them, and then at the same time back it up with a text message, because we know everybody's going to read the text message. It'll prompt more people. So text message something like "Hi," and then personalise it with the person's name. Thank you for your interest in the role of whatever the job is, so social media sales assistant. Please check your emails for further details, and please respond in the first instance via email, just so that they don't sort of like prompted to call you out the blue when you're busy doing something else. You're not sort of like prepared already and stuff. So and then put your name, or you could, where I put Andy and Ellen, you could put kind regards, Andy at TDW Recruitment Limited, or that type of thing. So guys, that's pretty much it. Obviously within this messenger chat, what we're all in here, there's lots and lots of support with it. But like I say, it's going to be fun. Clearly, the more ads you have, the bigger chance you're going to get of sign-ups. But obviously, it's a financial outlay. I'm totally acutely aware of the cost of all this stuff. But guys, like I say, have fun with it. So there you are. Hope that's helped, and I'll speak to you soon.